let you guys go through the pain of me building this in VR because it is a lot more difficult, I think. I'm gonna say in VR because in 2D you can scroll around the screen, hover, and all that, but not in VR. So, quick tour. So, I had this dilemma. I was like, I need to get into my ship, but I need that middle thruster because trying to decline onto a planet with just these thrusters here, it takes forever. Plus, it flies slow. So I was like, maybe I could get rid of this ramp here, and then I could access my ship through the top hatch here because it stays open. So, boy, was I wrong. If you get rid of the ramp and put that middle thruster, then it's going to say no access to the ship and it won't save. So what I did was I found a solution. So I found out when I hovered up here, I was like, look at all that space. Look at all that space. So it's like, hold on, let me try something. So I went into the inventory, and I found out that that was enough space for that middle thruster without having to get rid of my actual ramp here and still having my other thrusters. And boy, so far, I think I have tried it, and it seems faster in space, but I want to know if it goes down to the planet quicker. So really quick, I think I'm going to edit the colors. There we go, so that it all matches. And I believe everything's blue. This is my blue jay's nest. And let's see here. I think everything is blue. And just a quick tour here. Let me apply the edits. Yes, it worked. Take a little while for it to load in. And yes, quick tour. Here's my refiner. Here's my save point. I'll go ahead and save. And here's my carbon in case I need some. I said it needed power, but I guess since it's in here, it gives it power automatically. Here's my little robot, so I don't feel too alone. And like I said, I have my top cockpit, so I can come out in the hatch. There's my cannons up there in case someone attacks me. It's just a basic cannon right now, but mine is made out of glass because I always said I always want to see outer space for my ship. I was very surprised that I was able to do so. Make it out of glass. So when I go into outer space, you can see out there, or I can just go out there. So let's see if I solve my problem. I'm gonna blast off here. And really quick, before I try to go to a planet, yeah, that's already a lot faster. Look at that. I want to, hey, where am I? I'm here, but usually, where is it? Ah, black hole. Let's go out on the outside. Ooh, past it to the black hole. And we're gonna go into outer space next to a black hole. Wow, look at that. It's gonna suck me in. Wow, look at that. Where is it? Whoa, look at that. Now, I went to outer space one other time, and I was so scared because in VR the controls are a little different than 2D. I did not think I was going to be able to get back to my ship, but it's actually the same controls. Oh, look at that. Oh, you can see like the veins and the electricity inside of there. It's the same controls as water. So the left stick on VR pushes you forward and backwards, and the right stick pushes you down and up because it's zero gravity. It's just like being on water. But that's a beauty right there. We are in outer space next to a black hole. Alright, let's get down. My life support power is low. But I just wanted to do that really quick. Going to outer space. And be next to a black hole. Luckily, I'm in a system with one. And you're able to experience that with me in VR. Real quick, let's go ahead and recharge my life support. And anything else, let's go ahead and fill everything up. Wow, I didn't know this is low. There we go. But yeah, I just wanted to experience it. See, and here's my glass, so I can see everything in outer space without going out. It's like a glass house, a glass spaceship house. But yeah, let's go ahead on and see if this works. As far as me going to a planet, I am going to grasshopper. I want to go here. This place was cool, but there's a lot of sentinels, aggressive sentinels. So this one had huge grasshoppers, it seems like. So let's go here. And hopefully I'll be right by that thruster. By adding that on, I could get down to the planet a lot quicker. I'm actually gonna stop this and try to go to my base. Let's see. But yeah, I'm probably gonna post a lot of VR games. Mainly No Man's Sky is my favorite. It's a big old universe, galaxy sandbox, and yeah, support the VR version of it. Most people play the 2D and put videos up. I want to support the VR version, and I am playing on PSVR 2. Wish I had the PSVR 2 on the Pro, but I heard they added some new updates to make the graphics better. Come on, let's see if this works. Let's see. Yes, I'm going down a lot faster. Yes, so that thruster did work. Thank you. So I gotta actually use the controls here, because this is what it was before. This is without the extra thruster. So if I actually turn on the thruster, you see that? Wow, makes a big difference. Look at that. Makes a huge difference. Okay. Alright, so get out right here. The cool thing about this is when you get out your ship in VR, I don't know if it's the same in 2D, there's this that pops up. And this is so cool. It's so minor but cool. This is how you get back in your ship if it's hovering above a planet. Wow, look at that. That is the coolest thing. But I like to see it land because of the ramp in the back. It spins its body and it's so dynamic. It's just something so simple but cool. So let's see if I can make it land somewhere so you can see what I'm talking about. There's a lot of space down there. Let's see. And I usually like to name something with I think I saw. And I named this grasshopper because that right there, you see that down there, that huge grasshopper looking creature? And that was the first time I seen something like that. But I have a planet where I have that I call the Kraken Island, and there's a bunch of those even bigger than that. But anyway, let's call the ship. See if I can get it to do that land that I'm telling you guys about. Here we go. There's green there. Right here. Watch this. Watch how it swings its back around That is just so cool. That is so cool. So I like seeing that, but it's also cool. It puts a little teleport if it's hovering. And of course, being able to move around your ship, even though it's mid-flight, is the best too. And this update is really cool. You wouldn't think something that minor, would just be something that's just so, it just brings the game to life a little bit more, a lot more actually. To be able to just be able to step outside your ship while it's still moving and be in outer space and base jumping in outer space and zero gravity and being able to live while you're still just hovering above a planet inside your ship, and it's just such a good update. Now, I didn't play No Man's Sky when it first came out, when it was terrible, but I did play pretty early in this cycle. I think I played 3 years after it was originally out. So I have seen a lot of updates and seen a lot of stuff changed in No Man's Sky and changed for the better. But this one right here really makes it more, I don't know, close to you, dear to you, more relatable, more natural. There's so many words. Just this little subtle update where you could build your own ship, but it's a mothership that you could walk around in and base jump from and hover on in outer space and base jump in outer space, and I don't know. It just makes it more. Uh, it's just a lot. Makes you more close to the game, if that makes sense. But it looks like. Okay, that's the other planet I was telling you about with the high sentinels. But yeah, I love it. I can't stop playing it since I got the update, and many more videos to come. I just wanted to show that part of the game that I've been working on and my dilemma and how I fixed it, and bring you guys along. Well, I did it. But like I said, more videos to come. Let's go ahead and close this hatch real quick. And I'll start going to some of my favorite places as far as, I don't want to close. I don't know why. But I'm going to start going to some of my favorite places and with my new mothership, my new Corvette, and just see what the experience is like with it. Being able to hover above it and being able to, just see things while you're there with your mothership and your Corvette. There's one planet that I have that has nothing but tornadoes and storms, and I might go there to see how it looks while I'm just hovering about and looking through the glass and seeing the storm without it actually affecting me because I'm in the ship. But to see all the dynamics while I'm in here, that'll probably be my next video. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, and like and subscribe. If you want to see more of this, I'm going to do different type of videos on No Man's Sky, my favorite game. But if I have a chance, I'll probably throw in a few other VR games. But 9 times out of 10, this is always my go-to. You can do whatever you want. It's relaxing. It's a sandbox. But yeah, until the next one, just wanted to show you my dilemma and play with you guys and show you how No Man's Sky is in VR. If you haven't seen any VR footage, it's no going back. If you ever played in VR, got a chance on any console to play it on VR, try it. You'll never go back to 2D. I guarantee it. To be able to be submerged in the world like I am and not just looking at a flat screen, it's really cool. I do wish sometimes you could change the view to third person, like when I'm base jumping in outer space. Not to play in that view, but just to see yourself in VR in the world around you in third person, just to see your character and then just pop right back into first person in VR. That would be awesome. I don't know if this video ever get out so that they'll do that. I don't know if I'll reach out to Hello Games to see if that's an option that they could try to add. But, I think that would be cool. But anyway, until next time, like I said, like and subscribe. Please subscribe. I need those subscribers. Please support, and I'll make more videos. Leave some comments in the comments below if there's something that you would like to see me do more of. Until next time, I'm out.